how 9-year-old me got revenge on a teacher who hated my guts. So when I was 9, I had this teacher who absolutely could not stand me. Like, from day one, this woman had it out for me and I had no idea why. I was the quiet kid, never got in trouble, always did my homework, got good grades, but for some reason, she treated me like I was the worst student in the world. Every single day, she'd single me out with the hardest questions. If anyone was talking during class, she'd immediately look at me and go, "Why are you disrupting my lesson?" Even when I was just sitting there doing nothing. But the worst part was when she started making comments about stuff I couldn't control. See, I'm autistic, so sometimes I have trouble talking to people, and I have epilepsy, which makes me stand kind of weird sometimes. She'd literally point these things out in front of the whole class. She'd be like, "Can you please stand up straight?" And "You need to speak louder. Everyone can't hear you mumbling." Meanwhile, I'm getting perfect scores on every test, every spelling quiz, every math assignment, straight A's across the board. But did I ever get a single word of praise from her? Nope, nothing. By the end of the year, I was so done with this woman. I'd spent 9 months being treated like garbage for absolutely no reason. So I started planning my revenge. The last day of school was always just a party day. Nobody does any real work. Everyone wears regular clothes instead of uniforms, and we just hang out until summer starts. That morning, I walked up to her desk and said, "Hey, I'm doing the ice bucket challenge tonight for charity. You know, where you dump cold water on your head?" She made this disgusted face and goes, "Oh, I would never do that. I absolutely hate cold water. It's terrible." Perfect. That was exactly what I needed to hear. So the final bell rings and everyone starts lining up to say goodbye to her. You know how it is on the last day. Everyone's like, "Thank you so much. You're the best teacher ever. I'll miss you so much." I made sure to get in line first. I wanted everyone to see what was about to happen. She looks at me with this fake sweet smile and goes, "Well, will you miss having me as your teacher next year? Is there anything special you want to tell me before you leave for summer?" She's obviously expecting me to kiss up to her like everyone else. Thank her for being such an amazing teacher and all that garbage. I looked her right in the eyes and said, "No, I won't miss you at all. You're the worst teacher I've ever had. You think I'm gonna thank you? The only thing I have to say to you is go screw yourself." The entire classroom went dead silent. Like, you could hear a pin drop. Everyone's mouths just fell open because nobody expected the quiet, weird kid to say something like that. The bell rang right after I said it, so I just walked out while everyone was still standing there in shock. Later that day, my mom got a call from the principal. He was like, "I heard what happened with your son today, and honestly, I'm pretty surprised. But since it's the last day and he's never been in trouble before, I'm just gonna let this one slide." That night, I did my ice bucket challenge just like I told her I would, and when it came time to nominate 3 people to do it next, guess whose name was first on my list? My terrible teacher who hated cold water. The video got posted online, and she definitely saw it because my mom got another phone call the next week. But school was already over, so there was nothing she could do about it. Best revenge ever.